Yeah, we're back out here at the Peoria Civic Center. Halftime, the Railers lead 30-21. And sitting next to me is a special guest that a lot of Railer fans remember. That his jersey hangs on the wall at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Mr. Brian Cook is with us. Brian, one, thanks for coming on with us here as you're getting a chance to see the Railers. And two, obviously the Railers love to see you here from all the way from Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, what a blessing to see, Coach Alexander and town of Lincoln in the championship game. I definitely had to come back and represent. A lot of fond memories from back when we went to state, and obviously these young kids are keeping the tradition alive. So I wanted to come back and show my support to him, and obviously, Coach Alexander was a father to a lot of us, in certain ways, and he really deserves it. So doing well now, and hopefully they can get it.
Yeah, hang on for 16 more minutes of Railer basketball. And have you gotten a chance to follow this team or some teams since you've been in professional basketball? Have you got a chance to follow the Railers some?
You know what? I text Coach Alexander from time to time to see how he's doing and the family and how the Railers are doing. And all my friends from high school,
sure.
Just keep me in contact with everybody. And then you got the younger Railers like Gavin Block and guys that want to follow you on Twitter and
sure,
stuff like that. So it's kind of cool for me to come back, and obviously they're doing a great job. They're showing that Railer pride, and that's the big thing.
Yeah, you're right. And this team, of course, great all season. Now #1 in the state. What do you see different from when Brian Cook was out there or Greg Alexander was out there and the Railers? Any type of the 1-2-2 is any different, or what do you like about this team that you've gotten a chance only to see? I know half of the basketball.
Well, to me, Coach Alexander's team always plays team basketball, but this team is special in regard to the ball movement that they use and the way that they play together. Obviously, they're very smart basketball-wise, and that comes from the players that they have and the coaches.
Brian, do you feel old? I read an article where Gavin put on there that he remembers watching Brandon Farmer, which is not quite a bit younger than we are, but some of these guys were just able to probably remember basketball when you were a Railer and donned the 34 jersey. For the Railers. That makes you feel that it's been a long time since you've been there.
Yeah, I was just talking to my sister. I'm here with my sister, and we was just talking. I'm like, man, we're old now. These kids we were seeing. We play basketball at Grandma V's. And
sure.
These guys were running around when they were little, and through basketball cams that we had put on. We've seen these guys, and it's kind of cool seeing them grow up a little bit and represent the way they are.
Yeah, back here from LA. Was this a planned trip home, or just happened the Railers catch the state championship and I couldn't miss this?
You know what? The second one was what you said is was the reason why I came back. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing for Lincoln. Obviously the town is a basketball town. They're always proud. They always support. They have great fans, and the team always has pressure to produce for those fans. So, it's a great thing for the kids. They're putting Lincoln back on the map, and for the program, Coach Alexander, and it shows a lot to younger kids, also of the next generation, that they can do a lot of good things.
Brian, you were here in 98, 99 season, I believe, of your team with Greg Alexander, I believe a sophomore. You were a senior here, and that was back in the two-class system when you had to win the first game in order to bring home a trophy. Any remembrances of that game when you played in, quite a few years ago now?
Yeah, it's a lot of remembrance. When I walked into the building, I haven't been here for, 12 years. So,
yeah.
It's a lot of bittersweet memories, but Josh, just seeing everybody and seeing the support, man, it just brings a lot of proud moments and remembrance to
nothing changes, does it? Nothing changes.
Nothing changes, man.
This Railer Nation has followed not only this team, but obviously the teams that you were with, the teams at Illinois that you were with, and then on to professional basketball. What's in the future of Brian Cook, and give us a little bit about what you've been doing, kids, wife, and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I was with the Utah Jazz at the beginning of the year, and I ended up getting cut right before the roster got set. I felt like I should have made the team. Had a really good preseason, a couple big scoring nights in preseason, and it's tough now. The NBA it's a lot younger. Those new 500 guys are coming in and trying to take jobs, and obviously it's not about whether I can play or not. It's just the times. Some time catches up to everybody. And
you're 32 or 33 now.
33 years old. I've had some offers to play overseas. But to be honest with you, we've had a lot of family things going on, and I love being around my kids.
Right.
I got 3 kids, 3 sons. They're getting big. If I was playing, I wouldn't be able to be around them. And it's something that I always wanted to be able to do. So.
Yeah, Brian, we'll have fun. Thanks for coming on here, and anything else that obviously you were here. You're a great player at Lincoln, at Illinois, and then of course you've had a great privilege of playing in professional basketball. But there's one thing that some great players at Lincoln have never got to taste, and it's this. And they've got these guys are going to bring home hopefully the big trophy and have some new hardware and some new banners and things like that. Hopefully up by your jersey where it is up at Roy S.
But you know what, Josh, man, I think everybody's proud in Lincoln, whether they win or lose. But, it'd be great to come back to Lincoln with a championship, something that we couldn't do, what I'm saying?
I know.
That's something that, we tried to do, but at the same time, it'll be great for the town and just keep on growing the tradition. So
a lot of great players that came through the Railer program. Of course, you're one of them, and have never been able to do this. But I think I've watched this team all year, and this is a total team of a atmosphere. I mean, of a team you couldn't have anything else. And that this guy shared the basketball, and there's no Division I guy. There's no big time player. It's just a bunch of guys that work well together, that have played together. A lot similar to us. We practiced like crazy, and all of our goals were to get here. They've just made some big plays, and they've been consistently solid all season long.
As you know, that's the biggest thing, the chemistry. Throughout my basketball career, I've been on great teams around great players, and if you don't have that chemistry, you're not going to win. So looks like they have great chemistry. They all get along well. They all know their roles, and that's a shout out to Coach Alexander too, because there's a lot of communication issues between coaches and players sometimes, and for everybody to know their roles the way they do, it's it's that much more of a blessing.
I've never seen Coach as happy as I have. Obviously, he's been happy being with Lincoln and counting all those wins that he's had, but I've never seen a guy more joyed, or himself more joyed about a team this year. He just really gets along with these guys well, and obviously with this strong contingent of Railer fans here, it's got the town of Lincoln by storm.
Man, I'm just real happy, man, for Coach Alexander, and I appreciate you having me on, Josh. Man, it's been great coming back and seeing and having these great memories and seeing a lot of good, older people from back in the day.
I'm sure they'll have something back at Lincoln High School tonight, and hopefully we can catch up some more when we see you, hopefully there, or if you're around town or something here in the next few days. But Brian, one of the best that ever wore the Railer uniform. Thanks for joining us, and let's go. Let's get 16 more minutes.
Thank you. Right, I appreciate it, brother.
Yep, we're going to send it back to the studio as Brian Cook checking out here, and I'm sure he's got autographs. A bunch of line kids are lined up here to get some pictures and things taken. So we're going to send it back here. There's 7 minutes left here in halftime. They just got done giving out the third and fourth place trophy. We're going to send it back to get a commercial break. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.